Hello, welcome to the Hudson Homestead. Today I wanted to show y'all how to make the best use of our very expansive coffee bar. We have pretty much every method of coffee making you can possibly think of, but I want to primarily focus on our espresso machine because making latte can be a little bit tricky, so I wanted to show y'all how to do it. And of course, we do have an instruction book here, which is found in this drawer. So we use only the finest quality grounds for all of our coffee and our beans. So we've got the actual coffee bean, and those will be found in here. And then we also have ground coffee in here. And this is what you would use for the Keurig and your pour-overs and just regular coffee. Whereas the beans are used in the espresso machine. So we've already got our beans in here. We do try to rotate them based on the season, but we always calibrate the machine for those specific beans that we're currently using. So make sure that you don't rotate this because that's how that is controlled. All right, let's get started. So you're gonna take this, it's called a portafilter, and put it in here. So the machine should always be on, it's always left on. However, it may be on standby mode, so the screen will go black. And in that instance, all you have to do is tap it once or twice and it should wake up. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the two beans. So once you've got your grounds, just gonna give it a nice tap, make sure everything's evened out. And you're gonna go ahead and grab one of these. This is called a WDT, or just a distribution tool. And basically what you're gonna do is just kind of swirl it around so that you can bust all of those clumps in the grounds. Now you're gonna grab this, and this is called the tamper. Give it another good tap, make sure everything's even. And then you're gonna put this on it and apply pressure. There you go, that's how it should look. Now you're gonna go ahead and line it up here with the open lock button, and then come around, hold the machine, and then twist it, just like that. We're gonna take our cup. Now, there are two ways you can really go about this. So this one right here is just kind of the automatic mode, and this is set to a specific time. We try to set it to the regular time for a double shot. But my personal favorite is to just tap this, and this is the manual mode. And that way you can control exactly how much or how little you're gonna get. All right. And there is your cup of coffee. Now we're gonna go ahead and steam the milk. Now you can use any kind of milk, but we find that whole milk works best, and we do not provide this. So you wanna go ahead and fill right up to the line. Once you've got that, you're gonna put this into steam mode by just tapping right there. Then we're gonna bring our wand out. And then this tab is gonna come all the way down here. Make sure that it's within that line right there. Tilt it a little bit to where it's just right into it. All right, and once you're done, you just lift this up. And there you go. Typically, I'll steam for 50 to 60 seconds. It just depends on how frothy you want your milk. But there you go. We've got a beautiful froth there. Now, the Hudson Homestead also provides a variation of syrups. So we always have one sugar-free option, a seasonal option, and then your standards. So we're gonna go ahead and do the sugar-free here. And then we're going to add our milk. And there you go, a perfect latte. Now, we do ask that you please just wipe down the steam wand after use. If you don't do this right after while the milk is still wet, it's gonna kind of gunk up there, and you don't want that. So you can also clean it out by going all the way down here. And that kind of depressurizes and cleans it. Also, make sure that you remove, you can again hold the machine, that you remove the puck. And we have this little bin here so that you can do one of these. And there we go, it's all wiped out. If you don't do this right away, it will get kind of hardened in here and become significantly harder to dig out. Then of course we have our Keurig. This is pretty self-explanatory. We have these reusable pods. You're gonna use this ground coffee. You could also grind in here, but that would require changing the settings. So if you do that, just make sure that you remember which setting it was left on. But we do have pre-ground coffee that is specifically for Keurigs and regular coffee machines. We will be swapping this one out with a much nicer ground one. So we will also be doing away with the ground coffee and just doing beans for everything. But for right now, we've got the Keurig. For this one, all you do is just kind of fill it up here to the desired amount of coffee that you want. Once you've got that reservoir filled with water, you're gonna go ahead and open here, insert your pod. And then once you put it back down, this will automatically start to light up. Just hit your K and wait for it to brew. Super simple. Now, if you come over here, we have our more manual side of things. So we've got this electric kettle. You can plug it in, make hot water for teas, etc. Or we have our pour over. And this is a really interesting coffee making method. It will give you the absolute strongest flavor. You're going to come into this drawer. And here we have all of our cone filters. So you just grab one of these, open it up, place it in here, put your coffee grounds in here, and then pour your boiling hot water over it, and it will drip down to here. That simple. We also have, if you don't like steamed milk because you don't want any extra water in your milk, we do have this frother here from Nespresso. This doesn't add any extra water or anything to your milk. It uses this coil system and just turns around, heats the milk, and makes it nice and frothy. We have something for everyone. We also have our sweeteners here. We've got regular coffee creamer, in case you don't want to use milk or any other type of creamer. Regular sugar will be in here, and that is about it. You can sit on our beautiful porch, especially on a beautiful fall morning like this, and enjoy your perfect cup of coffee, latte, or espresso. For more tutorials on how to use things around the Hudson Homestead or just general updates, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and check out our other videos. Hope you have an amazing day.